Pleasure isn't just physical.
You've been pulling all nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
It will when you bet the drought.
Which means we're getting a real.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Eat more fish. It's good for you.
Hear me out.
Don't you two have rocks for
Caress is
brains?
caress. Also happiness.
Staying in a brothel.
Listen,
Not going
it's got
inside.
private rooms,
Brothel,
and
pleasure
all
house,
round pleasant folks.
den of decadent delights.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
why does One's Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky fingers.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry.
We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity. I just want somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Pleasure isn't just...
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind
When you
it.
bet the drought.
Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real.
Hear me out. Caress is caress. Also has rules.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with her
why
wig
does One's
on
Crossing
her
have
balls
so
and
It depends on the person and their virility. For you, I'd recommend 2 doses.
2.
you know.
Will you tell Saul? Nails are not an aphrodisiac.
Trust no one.
They're just salty.
A crooked touch.
There's a difference.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Halt, oppressor! I am reclaiming the victuals in this basement for the good of ratkind. Are you not? Well, you aren't one of us. You lot hoard your delectable riches while my brothers and sisters starve. We will, and we don't need your permission.
Are not an aphrodisiac.
Fairly
a moment's sleep last night.
Try the catch of the day.
Honey is a luxury. We don't need honey.
Oh, but I love honey. I love honey so much.
Slow down, sweetie.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
How long do the effects last?
Well, we're shopping for a sister.
One of them in a fight.
Hello? Hi! Over here! Me!
Put him up! Put him up! Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! Your fist, silly. I'm trying something out. My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Right you are. I'll just find something to punch, I guess. It won't hurt, will it? No, surely not.
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime. No harm done. Say,
Oh, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for? Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit. Remember.
Foundry.
Have we already helped you?
You're making me feel really needy. Astonished.
We've got the tools for the job.
So Bal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. Good. Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
the name is as familiar as Jahira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there. Cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Mince charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. And the world takes much from those who presume to defend it. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. But it has not been yours. With your help, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the heart, I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint...
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldurs Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Balduran? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the... Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds. The second time, even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a stroke victim. I asked Father later.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's
I couldn't say. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is to exert control. He must first sow. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Queen Vlakith. Skra!
You are Hasharlok, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies! I have only a moment, and you, Hasharlok, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. a final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
I gave you my faith, and you called me. I have witnessed too much. Orpheus will live, and I...
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow, while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Bit sweaty, but can't wait to be home.
It is done. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to... As it should be. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter? I know hate. It's but I've never known this. I feel no matter. I am Vlaakith's child, and so from the old... Shema Salah, Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brainquakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. You are impatient. Even in this, you remind me of her, of Belin Stelmane. At least, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you. In a way, in life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated together. We brought order to chaos. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate what I feel is deeper than superficial. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Now?
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying. Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Was it in 10 lengths?
When I first met you, saving yourself from ceremorphosis, I trust your leadership and respect your decisions. But I truly hope this is not something we come to regret.
Greetings, citizen.
You want past? Talk to Ellen.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards. Valyria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldurs Gate, my city. Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Invitation from Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
I'm not being paid to run. If I were you, I'd focus on my own job.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on, I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Raven Guard's a hero. Elturel would still be stuck in the hells if it weren't for him. Shut your mouth. Raven Guard is a legend.
Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people. I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the Crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
You look carefully, but discover nothing.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise, but you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me. Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A shapeshifter? It could be anyone. I mean, it's not me, but it could be anyone else.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldurs Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldurs Gate granting me complete power over them. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Our tyranny, and we are saviors. What comes next will be entirely their fault. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. More importantly, now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldurs Gate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldurs Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldurs Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
A spasm grips your chest. Your strength falters. An emptiness grows within you, Paladin. Something has been lost.
You've broken your oath, Paladin. At the close of day, I will be waiting for you. We have much to discuss.
What did I tell you? A momentous... And to think, you see, Gortash has had Will's father to his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. Or is there? I know enough. The Duke's life depends...
That should tell you something.
order of Lord Gordon, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffing laugh! We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Please provide full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldurs Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
What are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out-and-out madness!
Oh, help us. What do we do?
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
Oh, and what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute tender sin, good and proper.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffing laugh!
Troublemakers.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here.
Flaming fists are coming to you.
We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Please provide full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldurs Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
What are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out-and-out madness!
Help us. What do we do?
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
Oh, and what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to
children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute tender sin, good and proper.
By order of Lord Gortax, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You haven't a chuffy laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had enough. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldurs Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
Oh, and what are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chicken?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness.
Tom, help us. What do we do?
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
And what good is that gonna do us? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're senseless enough to explode that.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute tender sin, good and proper.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency.
Interference with flaming
Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You having a chuffy laugh?
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had enough. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldurs Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
Oh, and what are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chicken?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness.
Help us. What do we do?
that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My God, exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to fight for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute henderson, good and proper.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council. Duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You having a chuffy laugh?
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left. And you want to take that from us?
I've had enough. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldurs Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness.
Storm, help us. What do we do?
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
Oh, and what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My God, exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. And we need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute henderson, good and proper.
Keep wide berth of the gallows. By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. Moving livestock is now property of the Ducal Council. Duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You having a chuffy laugh?
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left. And you want to take that from us?
I've had enough. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldurs Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
madness!
Oh, help us. What do we do?
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
What good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to fight them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute send in good and proper.
By order of Lord Interference with flaming livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a trophy laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've got a good mind.
Problem, citizens.
Forget I said anything. All right.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldurs Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
What are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness.
Oh, help us. What do we do?
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
And what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My thoughts exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to fight them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute Henderson, good and proper.
Keep a wide berth of the gallows, please, for your own sake. Interference with flaming fist property
By order of Lord
swiftly and hardly.
admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a trophy laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've got a good mind.
Problem, citizen.
Forget I said anything. All right.
children. We need to be able to fight for
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute henderson, good and proper.
Keep a wide berth of the gallows, please, for your own safety. Interference with Flaming Fist property will be dealt with swiftly and harshly.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffy laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had it. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldurs Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
What are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness.
Storm, help us. What do we do?
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
And what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
Like us, exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to fight.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute henderson, good and proper.
Keep a wide berth of the gallows, please, for your own safety. Interference with Flaming Fist property will be dealt with swiftly and harshly.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffy laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had it. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldurs Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
What are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will
Result in a good hiding from Lord Gortash. Got it. Thank you.
This is out and out madness.
Storm, help us. What do we do?
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals into the care of the Ducal Council.
And what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My God, exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not my concern.
Not like we can even turn around and leave now. Absolute tremendous philanthropy.
For your own sake. Interference with flaming fist property will be dealt with swiftly and harshly.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment.
You're having a chuffing laugh.
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've had it. I've got a good mind to...
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
I didn't see him make no trouble. Stay back. Stay calm. Warning you. On the list.
Please provide a full inventory of any and all livestock before entering Baldurs Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit.
This is out and out madness.
Storm, help us. What do we do?
Unless Lord Gortash tells us otherwise.
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
And what good is that gonna do us? Huh? How are we gonna support ourselves, huh?
My God, exactly. You're sentencing us all to a slow death.
Please, sir. We have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Not like we can even turn around and leave.
Interference with
Tremendous philanthropy.
will be dealt with swiftly and harshly.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply